Guys, what's up? In this video, I wanted to discuss why trend is so important, why you should be focusing on the trend. And I want to use a great example of Microsoft. There are plenty of examples of stocks that show the importance of trend, right? You have PayPal, Amazon, Apple, Visa, MasterCard, Microsoft, Tech, Spy. Like, there are so many great examples, but Microsoft is definitely one of the best ones. And now let me define for you what trend means. Trend means how often a stock is going higher, how often a stock stays above the 200-day moving average line. I know I discussed this line in the past on other videos, but if this is your first video, first off, welcome. Smash that subscribe button, but also let me explain it here. The 200-day moving average shows the last, so this current 200-day value comes from the last, or the average of the last 200 days, or the 200 periods before it. And the way that you get this is you can pull this up on any platform. Right now I'm on tradingview.com. You can create a free account, do whatever you want there, but you just simply, on any platform you're on, even your broker, you just type in moving average. You can pull that up. You go into the settings. It's usually set at something smaller. For instance, this is set. Why can't I change it? So it's set at 9, but you can change it to 200, and then it goes down to 200, and that's where this middle line comes in. I'm going to delete this one here. Okay, so that is the 200-day moving average line. And if we zoom out on Microsoft, what we're seeing here is that this stock, way more times than not, is staying above that 200-day moving average line. It's staying above this middle gray line, which you can get on any platform. And that is called a stock that trends well, right? I've run the statistics on stocks, how often they stay above the 200-day moving average versus how often they don't. And I defined it into categories. And what I see is that stocks that stay above the 200-day moving average more than 67% of the time outperform and beat the market consistently. So that's what we're seeing, and that's no surprise, right? If a stock is consistently moving higher, of course it's going to beat the market or do just as well. So that's what we're seeing here on Microsoft. So guys, looking at the trend, you want to find a stock that's staying above the 200-day moving average, because it tells you that, because guys, let's just go back to the basics. A stock is an asset, right? When you buy a house, when you buy a product, the goal is to buy it at a cheap price because it's going to increase in value, and then you can sell it at that increased value. So that is what a stock is. A stock is an asset, and that's what we're doing here. We're buying at a low price, hoping that it's going to increase in value. Well, when a stock trends well, that puts all the odds in your favor. You're not guessing or hoping the stock continues to go higher. You know that this stock continues higher. You know this stock has a history of continuing higher, and so that's what we're seeing with all these stocks that perform well and trend well. Now, again, if you don't want to run all the numbers, if you don't want to eyeball test this, I did program all this into the software, and it runs the stats for every single stock. So if you're seeing here, trends very well is equivalent to meaning that it stays above the 200-day moving average 70% of the time. Trends well is above the moving average 60% of the time, and then it goes down further and less and worse, right? So you can also see that it gives you recommendations like great buy, and it's a great buy, not just a buy, because the current price is within the optimal buy range to buy this stock. And guys, everything gets put in your favor when a stock is trending up, right? Because this, let me just go back and talk about one more concept. When a bull is charging you, you move to the side, right? Because you don't want to be taken with its force. And the reason why I'm using a bull is because we have bull and bear markets. And a bull market rushes and pushes higher. You don't want to be in the way of that bull when its horns are coming at you. That's not what you want. You want to be riding with the bull, on the bull, going with it. In the same way with waves, if you're a surfer, you're not surfing into the giant wave. You're riding that wave. This is the same concept in stocks. You're riding the momentum forward. You're riding the trend up. Why fight? Why predict? Why guess the bottoms, the tops, when you can just ride the huge waves? And that's what trend investing is. If you want help doing that, if you want to learn more about that, if you want to learn about the software that does everything for you, tells you the best place to buy stocks to increase your return, lower your risk, and save you time by sending you alerts on the best stocks to buy daily, then definitely click that link below. All right, guys, trying to do do these helpful videos every single week, so please smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you next week.